So I haven't made a what's in my wallet video in a couple months, and these are always some of my favorite types of videos to watch because it's super informative and insightful to see what other credit cards people are using in their wallets for everyday spending. And I wanted to give you all some greater insight into my own credit card strategy and the credit cards that I consistently use. So in this video, I'm going to go through the credit cards that will be in my wallet for Q2 2022 and the specific spending categories and ways that I'll be using each of these credit cards. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking out this video and welcome back to the channel. Before I get into the specific credit cards that are going to be in my wallet for Q2 2022, I did just want to say that for the sake of this video, I'm mainly just going to be discussing the specific ways that I'm going to be using each of these credit cards. However, I do have full in-depth videos for pretty much all of these credit cards already on my channel. So if you're interested in learning more about one of these credit cards, maybe you're interested in applying for one of them in the future, then I would definitely recommend that you go ahead and check out one of those in-depth full reviews of one of these credit cards that are already on my channel. But without further ado, the first credit card that will be in my wallet for Q2 2022 is the Chase Freedom Unlimited. For Q2 2022, there are a couple different reasons that I'll be using my Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. I've already met the spending requirement to get the welcome bonus on this credit card, but the other aspect of the welcome bonus that I was able to lock in is 5% back on all gas station purchases up to $6,000 in spending during the first year. By the way, the additional 5% back on gas stations during your first year is still being offered as an aspect of the welcome bonus on the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So if you're interested in getting the Chase Freedom Unlimited, then make sure to check out the description of this YouTube video, as I do have a referral link for that welcome bonus offer. And it would really help me out a lot and would also allow you to lock in that 5% back on gas stations for your first year. Obviously, no one loves high gas prices, but the fact that I was able to get this 5% on gas station offer was really clutch because gas prices are super high right now, and I'm gonna need to spend money on gas anyways, so I might as well get a bunch of cash back by using that 5% back that I'll be getting for my first year. In addition to using my Chase Freedom Unlimited for all gas station spending, I'll be using my Chase Freedom Unlimited and my Chase Freedom Flex, which I will discuss in a second, pretty interchangeably for the categories of 5x back on Chase Travel, 3x back on dining, and then 3x back on drugstore purchases. And then the Chase Freedom Unlimited is finally allowing me to get more than 1x back for any purchase at Costco, which is super huge because I can't get enough of those Costco street tacos. And Costco is one of the main places that I go to get groceries. So since the Chase Freedom Unlimited is a Visa, I'm able to use it at Costco and then get 1.5x back on all purchases that I make. The next credit card that I'll be using in Q2 2022 is the Chase Freedom Flex. Similar to the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Chase Freedom Flex gets 5x back on all travel purchased through the Chase portal, 3x back on dining, 3x back on drugstore purchases, and so I'm able to use the Chase Freedom Flex interchangeably with the Chase Freedom Unlimited for those specific categories. And which of these cards I use is really just going to come down to which card I decide to pull out of my wallet at that given moment. In addition to this, the main value that I'll be able to get out of the Chase Freedom Flex is that I'll get 5x back on rotating quarterly categories. The 5x category for Q1 2022 was super useful because it was for grocery store purchases. So I basically just put all of the times that I would go to Trader Joe's and grocery stores like that on my Chase Freedom Flex. And in Q2 2022, the 5x rotating quarterly category is for Amazon.com and select streaming services. So I'll be switching the payment method on my Amazon account to my Chase Freedom Flex. Then I'll also be using my Chase Freedom Flex to pay for my premium Spotify subscription. The next credit card that I'll be using in Q2 2022 is the Hilton Surpass card. The Hilton Surpass card is the mid-tier card in the Hilton ecosystem that gives you some really solid perks like automatic Hilton Gold status, free upgrades at Hilton resort stays, and then some really solid adjusted multipliers of 6x back at Hilton properties, 3x back on dining, 3x back on gas stations, and then 3x back on grocery store purchases. Those adjusted multipliers take into account the value of Hilton points of about 0.5 cents per point, or about 50% lower than a lot of other credit card point valuations of 1 cent per point. And since I'll be using my Chase Freedom Unlimited for gas stations, and then my Chase Freedom Unlimited and Chase Freedom Flex pretty interchangeably for all dining, I'm going to be using my Hilton Surpass card for all grocery store purchases now that the 5x rotating category on the Chase Freedom Flex for Q1 has ended. As of right now, I don't have any trips planned to where I will need to stay at a Hilton property in Q2, But of course, if I do end up planning a trip where I stay at a Hilton property, I'll use my Hilton Surpass card for that purchase as well. Finally, the last credit card that I'll be using in Q2 2022 was my first ever credit card, the Alaska Airlines credit card. Despite this being my first ever credit card and getting this credit card when I was pretty naive to the overall credit card game, I'll probably always keep this credit card in my arsenal due to the fact that it helps my credit score by establishing credit history and increasing my average age of accounts. And then since I do live in the Pacific Northwest, I do tend to fly Alaska Airlines the most frequently, and I have found that all of the free checked bags and companion fare can make the annual fee on this credit card worth it every single year. However, to discuss the specific reason that I'll be using the Alaska Airlines credit card in Q2 2022, I use this credit card to book my flight to Las Vegas in mid-May for my friend's bachelor party, and doing so will allow me to get 3x back on Alaska points, get a free checked bag, and have the option for some other additional perks like getting 50% off a day pass at an Alaska lounge, or getting 20% off in-flight purchases for food and things like that if I wanted to take advantage of those perks as well. In terms of what's next for me in my credit card journey and what credit cards you can expect to see in Q3, I do plan to get the Chase Sapphire Preferred within the next couple months so that once I graduate from college, I'm prepared to meet the spending requirement. And then since I will be traveling a lot more over the next year, I want to make sure that I can get that higher redemption value for my Chase points by transferring points out to travel partners, or even just getting a higher percentage value from redeeming points through the Chase portal. And because of this, I don't plan to use any of the Chase points that I've earned thus far on my Chase Freedom Flex or Chase Freedom Unlimited until I get the Chase Sapphire Preferred, because otherwise I would be wasting the opportunity to get a higher redemption value by using those additional perks that you get with an annual fee Chase credit card, like transferring out to travel partners or redeeming your points for a higher value in the Chase portal. And then I'm not entirely sure when I will get this credit card, but the credit card that I do plan to get after the Chase Sapphire Preferred will be the American Express Gold card, for one, because I'll be at the Chase 524 rule, and then also because I do see a lot of value in the Amex Gold card, and it's a card that I want to add to my arsenal for some everyday spend categories. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. If you got any value out of this video, I do post a lot of credit card videos just like this one. So if you like the value that you got from this video, then feel free to go check out some of those other videos on my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you got a lot of value or insight from this video, then please leave a like on this video, as it helps me out a ton and I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.